So, John, how did you get involved in beach cleaning?
Well, it was about 30 plus years ago.
Wow.
My daughter from her school
Hmm.
was involved with a sort of small refuge in Romania. Post-communist things were pretty ghastly there. And I thought, I wonder how I could maybe make some money. And I kept tending to be down in the beaches. We lived sort of more east end of the county then. And I thought, collecting aluminium cans. So I did this for quite a few years. And it worked out. I think I got about 15,000 a year, which converted into about £150. But you had to take them up to Granton to walks up there. Anyway, I did this, but at the same time, you would pass a bottle, and then a week or two later, some nice loon had smashed the bottle, hadn't they? So that's when I decided, well, I better pick that, and if I'm picking that, I might as well pick the lot. I've never seen the sea eating as far into the dunes, all over the place.
Yeah.
Places where you used to be able to walk gently down, you suddenly came across a 30-foot drop. So, yes, and in theory, I think plastic cotton buds are banned now, are they?
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
But, there are an awful lot of them, and I don't know if you ever heard of the Gardy Loo? You used to take the sewage, the sewage stuff from Seafield out round the Isle of May. And of course, cotton buds, if they come that way, there's no way you can stop it. You need so fine But the other thing I think one notices is there are a few more people doing litter picking.
Mm-hmm.
And I try and encourage people, even if it's, a little bag, and that's that much less to do next time. But it has been quite, before these winter storms, it could have taken from here to Gillen and struggled to find anything. Whereas a week of those storms, and oh dear.
And is that just because the storms bring the stuff in from the ocean?
Yes, I don't know. I'm not much of a swimmer, let alone a diver, but I've got a horrible feeling about half a mile out, it's feet deep in yak.
Oh gosh.
Which just, comes at the wrong time, and it catches you get a few days northeast wind and it starts bringing the stuff ashore.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually, the funny thing was, during the pandemic, when I think they got up to 200 tents were parked here.
Okay, wow.
There was actually very little rubbish. Because there were so many people, they were close to each other. When it's, the moment you get one or two odd ones, then it's very easy for them. Oh, no one's about, chuck it in the bush sort of thing. So, the actual visitors to the beach, on the whole, don't make too much mess. There are some, these horrible disposable barbecues, and they're not very good news, particularly if you take the top. It's like razor wire, that. And of course, it sinks in the sand, and children or dogs. And anyway.
Yeah.
So that's and so I carry on. I'm getting a bit older, and I've got sort of joint problems, but it's better to be doing something than not doing something.
What keeps you motivated if you've got joints and?
The fact that one had at times got the beach clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because East Lothian has got some of the most beautiful beaches in the world.
Yeah.
So, and if one can do a bit, that's something.
Yeah, definitely.
And I did actually get an award a couple of years ago.
Okay, incredible. What was the award you got?
The BEM, the British Empire Medal.
Amazing.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
It's it's the lowest of the Order of the British Empire.
Mm-hmm.
But King Charles invited 450 BMs to the coronation.
Okay.
It was the last year or so. And I got an invite, so that was very amazing.
Amazing.
Quite
it's so
amazing.
good that you're getting some recognition for all the work you're doing. Yeah.
Mind you, my wife's got a BEM already. She did lifeboat and VWS.
Okay. It took you a while, but you caught them there in the end. Yes.